Article 7 of the Apostles' Creed. I believe in Jesus Christ, who from heaven shall come again to judge the living and the dead. The Bible teaches that just as Jesus came to earth as a child and then ascended into heaven after his death and resurrection, he will also descend again. This event is referred to as his second coming. As Article 7 suggests, a primary reason that Christ is returning is to judge both the living and the dead. That's why the day of Christ's return is known as Judgment Day. This is the day on which time as we know it will stop. Heaven and earth will be remade. All men who have ever lived will be judged, and everyone will begin experiencing their eternal destinies. Now, the Bible doesn't say exactly when this day will be. In fact, it clearly states that no one knows the day but God himself. The Bible does tell us, however, that a number of signs will precede the second coming of Christ. The good news will be preached to every people group, and many, including those of the Jews, will be converted. The Bible also teaches that before the end, many people who claim to be Christians will fall away, and those who remain true will be persecuted. This persecution will be organized by an incarnation of wickedness called Antichrist. Now, these signs are given as warnings that each of us might be prepared for the second coming of Christ. Now, when people hear about the return of Christ and the final judgment, they typically respond in one of three ways. Some respond with mocking. This seems to be the most common response in our day. In fact, the Bible warns clearly in 2 Peter 2 that scoffers will come in the last days, walking according to their own lusts, and saying, "Where is the promise of his coming?" They will also say, "All things continue as they were from the beginning." Peter explains that what these people forget is that all things have not been as they were since the beginning, that is, since the creation. God has sent a clear warning of the final judgment in the flood event recorded in Genesis 6. God continues, in fact, to send natural disasters as warnings that a day is coming when all things will be judged. Now, not everyone mocks God's warnings as boldly as others. Some are simply indifferent. But even indifference in the face of the earnest warnings of God should be understood as a form of mockery. But when this day comes, and all men stand before God to be judged, all mocking will certainly stop. The second category of people respond to the doctrine of the second coming and final judgment with fear. And this is partly an appropriate response to thoughts of the final judgment. It will be terrible for ungodly men and women to stand before a holy and offended God. When we stand before God, everything we've ever done will be made plain. Being perfectly just, God cannot leave those sins unpunished. God will judge the sins of every person, either by sentencing them to an eternity in hell, or by respecting the punishment which Christ bore on the cross for God's children. Now, the final category of people look to that day, the return of Christ and the final judgment, with sober anticipation. We said earlier that each of us internally yearns for justice. Christians yearn for that day when God will balance the scales of justice once and for all. We also delight to see Christ glorified, as his death on the cross will be exalted as the only basis by which anyone will enter heaven. Finally, Christians look forward to Christ's return and the final judgment, because on that day, out of mere grace, God will grant to us such a reward that is impossible to imagine. Which category best describes you? A day is coming when Christ will return to judge the living and the dead. The most important question is whether or not we will be prepared for it.